everyone, I am Janvi Pavar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you people are new over here, then welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about American slangs. You know what slangs are? Those daily kind of words and expressions and phrases, you know, informal phrases that native speakers use. For example, in a language, there are different kind of expressions and different kind of slangs that native speakers use. So same goes for English. These are the slangs that native speakers in America use. So let's get started, and believe me, if you start using all of these slangs, then you'll be considered fluent in English. So let's go. Slang number one, we have to feel blue. To feel blue means to feel sad. For example, if I ask you, how are you? So if you say, I'm feeling under the blue, that means you're feeling sad. Or if I ask you, are you still under the blue? That means, are you still sad? Next up we have is hold your horses. Now, hold your horses, you know, in its literal meaning, it means like, okay, like hold your horses, holding a lot of horses. But in a slang way, hold your horses means to wait a moment. So wait a moment. When you ask somebody, all right, hold your horses, that means wait a moment. You know, when somebody is like very eager to do something and you want that person to wait, then you can use the slang hold your horses. Next slang we have beat. Now, to beat in literal sense, it means to hit somebody. But whenever I use it like I beat you at that game, that does not mean I hit you at that game, but that means I won at that game. So to win or to defeat somebody is to beat. So I beat you at that game. Next up we have dunno. Now, dunno is not a slang, but it's like a pronunciation in America. For example, instead of saying I don't know, they say I don't know. So dunno, dunno. So dunno is don't know. Next up we have wheels. You know what wheels are? Wheels are like the tires of a vehicle, but in a slang way, wheels means a car. For example, hey, I've bought some new wheels. Does not mean you have bought like new tires and everything, but wheels means car. So I've bought a new car. Or have you checked out my new wheels? That means have you seen my new car? So wheels means car. Next is I feel you. What is I feel you? I feel you, you know, it does not mean like physically hugging someone and they say, oh, I can feel you. Not like that, you know. But I feel you means I understand you, I empathize with you. So whenever, for example, if I'm talking about something and you feel like, oh, this is so relatable, or I can understand her, like, yes, I can relate with you. So that means I feel you. So to relate with someone means you're feeling that person. So I feel you, I understand you, I relate to you. Or, oh my God, she was talking about her life and I felt her so much. That means you were relating to her too much. So that means I feel you. Next up we have tacky. Now, tacky is kind of like a vocabulary. Tacky means cheap. For example, this is a tacky way to persuade someone. That means this is a cheap way to persuade someone. Another word for tacky, you can say cheesy. Now, cheesy in literal sense means like cheese, you know, the one we eat. But in a slang way, cheesy means tacky or cheap. So for cheap, we have got two words or two slangs. One is tacky, another one is cheesy. So cheap is cheesy or tacky. Next up, we have drive over the wall. Now, drive over the wall does not mean there is a wall and we drove over that wall, not like that. But drive over the wall means to irritate somebody. For example, I was talking with the new girl and she drove me over the wall. So that means she irritated me so much. So drive over the wall or drive on the wall, that means to irritate. Oh no, don't go near her. She's gonna drive you up the wall. That means she's gonna irritate you so much. Next up we have she drove me nuts. Now, drive somebody nuts or drive me nuts, so that means she drove me crazy, like, you know, she irritated me. Another way you can use this is he nuts? That means is he crazy? So nuts means to be crazy. So is he nuts? Is he crazy? Another one we have for crazy is to go bananas. Like, are you mad? That means, have you gone bananas? Oh, he went bananas. That means he went crazy. Next up, we have hooked. Now, hooked means like a hook, this kind of hook. But another meaning of hook is to be addicted to something. For example, you're watching a series and you're totally obsessed with that series. So you can simply say, I am hooked to that series. So being hooked with something means you're addicted to it. So hooked. Now, make sure to use all of these slangs in your daily life if you want to become fluent in English language. And as for me, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone, stay safe.